are 6 finalists in the final round of extemporaneous speaking. In 6th place, from Neuqua Valley, Joseph No. In 5th place, from Prospect High School, Kiara Stathakis. In 4th place, from Downers Grove South, Jillian Myers. In 3rd place, from Hoffman Estates, Sam Wickie. Your state runner-up in Extemp from Oak Park River Forest, William Cote. And your tournament champion in extemporaneous speaking, Alina Vang from Pekin.
So speak life to the deadest, darkest night.
Contrary to popular belief, the most pressing issue right now isn't our dwindling economy or our national security. Rather, it's the fact that we haven't had a hot president in power since the Obama administration. But with the Trump administration now back in the Oval Office, it's clear that that's a problem not going to be solved anytime soon. In fact, the only thing heating up in this country is the conflict and the dwindling relationship we have with countries that directly rely on us for humanitarian aid and impact. That's because, as NBC News explains in an article from just one day ago, one of the major countries that relies on the United States fundamentally is that of Haiti. Especially since the year 2021, they've seen a major uptake and increase of gang violence and human and drug trafficking within the country. And as this article goes on to explain, under the Biden administration, he was able to increase TPS, temporary protection status, for those of Haitian immigrants coming to this country, where in 2024, up to 500,000 Haitian immigrants came to our home for refuge. But especially when considering the fact that, as the New York Times explained from just one day ago, Trump has now removed TPS, meaning that for the millions of Haitian citizens that directly come to the United States hoping for refuge and democracy, we've now failed them. That it becomes imperative we must ask today's question. What impact will the Trump administration's removal of TPS, temporary protection status, on Haitian immigrants have on Haiti's ability to combat gang violence? In which the resounding answer is that the Trump administration has effectively removed any possibility of peace in the country of Haiti by reinstating the problems already there in 3 specific ways. First, by increasing the power to gangs in the first place. Second, by further uprooting democracy. And third and finally, by initiating the already worsened humanitarian crisis. During an interview with Amnesty International, 11-year-old Tibra confessed that in order to protect the lives of his siblings and himself, he was forced to join one of the major gangs in Haiti, initiating violence on his own people. And it's for children just like Tibra that we come to the first reason as to why Trump is only further reinstating issues in Haiti that aren't going to be solved anytime soon. And that's because we're only increasing power to gangs in the first place. As an article by the Council on Foreign Relations notes, from November 30th of 2024, is that up to 50% of those in gangs right now, increasing human trafficking, are that of children, directly exploited at the hands of gangs that we're only pushing more power to. And as this article goes on to state, in Haiti right now, 1 in every 50 children are directly members and leaders of this gang, reinstating violence in their own country. But under the Biden administration with TPS, we were able to help alleviate this issue. Because as the Center for American Progress notes from December of last year, is that TPS specifically pushed protection status onto Haitian immigrants like children, trying to find a refuge from a country that forced them into gang violence. But now with this removal from the Trump administration, we've effectively taken away not only Haiti's ability to bring children back into their nation safely, but we've also ruined any chance of future generations in Haiti to stay peaceful away from gang violence. But not only have we taken away children within the nation, we've also silenced voices across Haiti, which is why the second reason as to why Trump administration's removal of TPS is only going to further the issues in Haiti, it's because we're uprooting democracy. As an article by The Economist notes from August 12th of 2024, Haiti is at the root of one of the largest countries with democratic backsliding. Specifically in 2021, they experienced an assassination of their elected president, with a military coup and gangs across the country taking over. And as this article goes on to explain, in the regions within Haiti right now, up to 90% of the country is directly in control under gangs. But under TPS, we were again able to alleviate this issue because, as the New York Times explains, this time from February of last year, is that with TPS, not only were we granting protection status for immigrants trying to come into our country, but we were also taking a step towards democracy and diplomacy with that of Haiti. By opening up our borders, we're also opening up the chance of diplomacy and peace talks within the nation. But with the removal of TPS from Trump, we've removed any possibility of democracy and diplomacy from thriving in the nation. We're destroying the voices of Haiti people along with their livelihoods. Last year, 16-year-old Sigran was walking the streets at night, trying to find food for her siblings and herself, when she was approached by members of gangs in Haiti and sexually assaulted. Her story is one that is all too familiar for the people of Haiti, which is why the third and final reason as to why this decision of removing TPS by the Trump administration is only furthering and reinstating the issues in Haiti. And it's because we're already instigating a humanitarian crisis that's extremely horrible already. First, as another article by the New York Times, this time from February 12th of just this year explains, is that in Haiti, thousands have been displaced and armed. But for the majority of those, they have been women and children experiencing an increase in sexual violence that by opening up our borders and granting protection, we used to be able to solve. That's because, as another article by The Economist from December 1st of 2024 explains, is that under the Biden administration, with TPS reinstated, we were able to grant protection specifically for women and children of the country of Haiti seeking political asylum and safety and refuge where they didn't see it. But with the removal of TPS, we've removed their protection, possibly deporting thousands in just a few weeks to come. As Nicholas Kristof, a columnist for the New York Times, puts it best, with Trump's new decision of removing TPS, we've put the lives of the poorest and the most vulnerable directly into the hands of the richest, most selfish that our country voted into power. It was for the millions suffering under the Haitian gang violence that we came to ask today's question. What impact will the Trump administration's removal of TPS on Haitian immigrants have on Haiti's ability to combat gang violence? And which the resounding answer is that Trump has effectively removed any chance of peace within the nation because he's reinstating the problems already there in three ways. First, by increasing powers to gangs. Second, by uprooting democracy and diplomacy within the nation. Third and finally, because we're reinstating a humanitarian crisis. Donald Trump has a plethora of issues that he needs to address, like his pudgy little stomach and receding hairline, but possibly one of his most critical issues is the harm that he's putting onto those in and outside of our country. At the expense of decreasing immigration at our border is the cost of millions who directly rely on the United States for aid as a beacon of democracy.